go then, with tag 125 and the ever-present Chris Walton makes his way out on track. And round they will go for their first warm-up and sighting lap. We will see who can get the better this time. Fothergill, Jacks, Walton, Grasso, Tulloch, Nelson, Sandrone, Litzo, Howard, Morrissey, Stenner, Jerjak, Finch, Webb, Vink, Black, Evans, Rav Jones, Prasdix, Gilleg, Neenat, Shields, Robinson, Brajoni, Gishoid, Marmore, Markov, Stewart, Rankin, Whitmore, Astley, Dennis Semenis Butler, Skateboard and Benjamin Geisler all make their way out on track as they peel around through Ricardo Curve. The leaders are already going through the sweeper down towards the Dunlop hairpin. From the front row, it is Fothergill and Jacks. On the second row, Walton and Grasso. Behind them, Tulloch and Nelson, Sandrone and Litzo, as they all start to form up for this heat number 2. In the tag 125s, round they come then. All looking pretty racy, ready to rock and roll. This will be one to watch. Through the Ricardo Curve they go. What will Walton do from the second row? Will he have a little look straight into the sweeper first time round? It all could come together at turn number 2 as they go round Forest Elbow. Back towards us then. All nice and slowly formed up, all ready to go. It is Fothergill and Jacks from the front. Fothergill in that number 20 car, the green helmet. Will he get the whole shot? Or will the yellow helmet of Jacks manage to sneak through as they go down to Vortex 1? They will come through and head onto the straight, and then they will plant their pedal to the metal. They will hit the loud pedal. Here we go. Do we get a start? It looks like we could be racing. Indeed we are. Down they go through the sweeper for the first time. What does Walton do? He's into second already. He's breezed through. Will he make a stab for the front? Not this time. He stays behind Fothergill, who gets the whole shot. It is Kian Fothergill that comes through in the lead for the first lap. Round towards us they come then. Through into the sweeper. Round they go. It is Fothergill out front from Chris Walton. There's been carnage at the back. There's dust flying everywhere as they go through Forest Elbow and up to the sweeper for the first time, down towards Vortex 1. Will Walton make a move yet? Not this time. Fothergill holds it. Jacks is slotted in behind. Walton's into second, and over the start finish line they go for the first flyer. Down through the sweeper, flat out, 110 kilometers an hour with the leaders into the Dunlop hairpin and back towards us. It is Fothergill, Walton, Tulloch, Sandrone. Jacks has gone back to 5th, then it's Luke Grasso up to 6th, then it's Howard, Stenner and Nelson as they all come through the Ricardo Curve and on to all sweeping through Forest Elbow. Back towards me they come then through the sweeper down towards Vortex 1. Walton's making a watching brief, still staying there. Down the main straightaway he comes. Flat out down the straight, still Walton's up on his bumper. Will he get there? Stays right behind him through the sweeper into turn 2. Pulls it back and thinks better of it. Pulls it back and holds station. It is still Fothergill from Walton, Tulloch, Sandrone, Jacks as they come back towards us at the Ricardo Curve. Through they come. He's still holding there as Walton. Still holds him in that same position. They breeze through there and then off they go into Forest Elbow. Back towards us they come. Round they come. They're down towards Vortex one, they've gone through, still he holds station. Walton right behind Fothergill, down the main straightaway. It is flat out down there and he's right behind him this time. Will he have a look? He's looking really close. Will he dive up the inside? Not this time, still has to stay behind, almost alongside. Fothergill's hanging on from Walton. Then it's Tulloch, Sandrone, Jax, Grasso, Stenner, Litso as they come through Ricardo curve again. Still he hangs on, dust kicking up now. They're all trying different lines. Through they go, through Forest Elbow. Back towards me then. Into JC Sweeper. Round they go, down towards Vortex again. Through Vortex one, still he holds on behind him, but it's now Tulloch really close. Tulloch is closing the gap on them. He might well close it down on them. Chris Walton's going to have to make a move soon because he's going to have Tulloch all over the back of him as they go into the Dunlop hairpin. Still he holds station, still stays there, but now it's Tulloch, Jax, Sandrone right with them, then Grasso, then it's Nelson, Howard, Stenner as they come through. Oh, he had dived up the inside but didn't go through. He had a real look, but Tulloch's the man on the move. Tulloch has really bridged the gap. He's right with them. Through Forest Elbow they go. Back towards me and off through the JC Sweeper. Down towards Vortex one they head. It's still holding there. Kian Fothergill hanging on to the front. They're all looking left and right. He's closed it up and he's closed it up really quickly alongside. Walton goes alongside and into the lead. He's gone through. Does Tulloch go with him? It looks like he has. He's done exactly that. Walton to first, Tulloch to second. That's put Fothergill back to third. He's now going to have to hang on for grim death as they come through. Oh, he's up the inside though. He's not having none of it. Fothergill back through on Tulloch as they went through the Ricardo curve. Back through they go, through Forest Elbow. But Walton will be loving it. Oh, two gone off behind me. Carnage behind. One's gone right through and joined the front pack. It's Walton out front. Around we come then. Walton, the new leader. Fothergill's now got a gap to second. Tulloch is now hot on their heels in third. And around they go through the Sweeper, flat out. Back through to Dunlop hairpin they come. It is still Walton out front hanging on. That's lap number 6. How long can he stay there? He's got a good lead at the minute as they come through the Ricardo curve. Round he goes in. It is Walton, Fothergill, Tulloch, Jax, Grasso, Nelson, Sandrone, Stenner, Litso, Howard, Kravitz, Finch and Jannux as the lead has gone through the JC Sweeper already. Down through towards Vortex turn with the flying Chris Walton in the Z Course car. The familiar number 68 has done it again in this heat. He's looking absolutely on fire as he goes through the Sweeper and hangs on from the front. Round he goes to the Dunlop curve. Can anybody catch him? He closes up on the brakes as Fothergill. Fothergill is really closing up. He's trying his best. He was 0.4 quicker that time. 0.04 I should say. Through they come then, through the Ricardo curve. He's bridged the gap. Still Tulloch next, then it's Grasso, Jax, Nelson, Litso, Stenner's in 8 still as they come through Forest Elbow. Back towards me into the JC Sweeper. Around they go, down towards Vortex 1. Still Chris Walton hanging on out front. He's still got a healthy lead, but how long can he hold it for? There's a bad sportsmanship board being held out for somebody as the leaders go flat out through the Sweeper. Around they go into the Dunlop hairpin. He's closed it right up as Fothergill. Fothergill has closed it. He's really close. He's right on the back of him. Through the Ricardo curve they go. Nice and neatly through there. Can he make a move on Walton? Through Forest Elbow. Around they come then. And they'll quickly come back through the JC Sweeper. He's still on fire. Here's Walton. Through he goes. Down to Vortex 1. Can he hang on? He's close. Is he close enough to make a move? Down the straight they come. All of them getting their head down. It's now a battle of 6 at the front. It's closed right up through the Sweeper. Can Walton hang on? Fothergill's looking. Doesn't go through, stays right with him. Walton hangs on to the front still. It is still Walton, Fothergill, Tulloch, Grasso, Nelson, Jax. Through the Ricardo curve they come and it has really closed up. Grasso's the one on the move. He looks really racy. Grasso's really caught him quick, and now can he make a move on those in front? Meanwhile, Walton's got to hang on from Fothergill. Can he hang on? Still there's more laps to go. Through Vortex they go. It has absolutely closed up to 7 at the front. It's still to play for. Walton, Fothergill, Tulloch, Grasso, Nelson, Jacks, in that order, heading down to turn 2, the Dunlop hairpin. He's gone through. Fothergill's gone through. Tulloch's gone through. And he's onto the grass. He has to come back off the grass. Walton just dragged it back. He's holding off Tulloch. He's managed to keep third, but they're all hungry behind him. It's all over the place. Through the Forest Elbow they go. He has to settle into third. New leader though. It is Fothergill. Tulloch right behind him. Walton's right there with them as they go down into Vortex 1. Doesn't make a move this time. Last lap board is out for the new leader. Tulloch's gone through to the front. Tulloch's squeezed himself into the front. It's all three together. Who makes a move at the hairpin? Oh, nobody this time. He's gone on the outside this time. Walton decides the outside line. Doesn't work for him as they come back towards me at the Ricardo curve. It's still Tulloch, Fothergill, Walton. Behind them it's Litzo right with them. Then it's Nelson's made his way up to 5th. Through they come, through Forest Elbow. It's all still to play for at the front. Can Tulloch hang on? Down to Vortex he goes for the last time. Tulloch's gonna, oh, Walton's up the outside. Walton could get second. Tulloch looks over his shoulder. Over the line, it is. Tulloch gets the win. Just from Walton. Fothergill 3rd. Litzo was 4th. Nelson gets 5th. Grasso gets 6th. It was Tyler Howard in 7th. Jacks is 8th. Finch gets 9th. It's Vink in 10th. Webby gets 11th. Robinson 12th. What a drive from these boys. It was Black who 13th. Evans 14th. Legg was 15th. Shields got 16th. Roberts was 17th. Astley 18th. It was Sandome in 19th. Stewart was 20th. Vishoud was 22nd. Marmore 23rd. Ward 24th. Then it's Morrissey. Whitmore got 26th. The Flying Gavin. And it was an unfortunate Jared Neenat that's retired there. We're just watching Jared go back to his cart, unfortunately. That's a disaster for Jared. And it was Rankin followed by Brijangi. Then Dennis the Menace Butler gets 29th. And it was Marcon, Stenner. Ooh, dramas in that one, goodness me.